My daughter saw an update on the social media that her friends adopted a puppy. And such happy pictures those were that she started feeling like that why don't we also adopt a puppy? How many of us go through like these situations? I guess all of us. And almost every day when we see something with somebody and feels like to own it, to have it, and we tend to think that if it is good for them, then if we own it, it'll be good for us as well. Or when we find people achieving new heights in their careers or interests and we start getting worried about our own, we start feeling jealous about others without any logic. We just start getting into deep depression levels up to that point that we feel that we do not have a great life. So, coming back to my daughter, she was sitting in a bad mood, backed up by the perception that we will never ever have a dog, and that's my only and only best friend. I meant, really? Do visual impact our brain and thoughts so much? Then why not those positive visuals about the science and math impacting her? We all do a lot of self talks, but the beauty lies in the fact that those talks will construct us and prepare us for the present as well as for the future, or they will destroy us as a whole. But we do have a choice of being a cheerleader or a destroyer. Yes, we all have. The way we construct our self talks will have an immense impact on how joyous we feel about our achievements or how grateful do we really feel for the blessings which we have. Whether we give the control to external factors to train our mind or we take a command and train it the way it should prepare us to face the situations with much sense and pride. A decade back, I remember while sitting in a lonely room and talking to myself, I felt like that life has no meaning to me. I used to ask myself, what kind of a life is this? What did I achieve in life? What I should be grateful for? I used to feel very demotivated and compared my life with others. I only see things which I don't have in life. Sometimes it was about my career or about parents, about my life partner, friends, or something else. It was destructing me so much that my life was without any purpose. I was losing that control in my life. Health wise, emotionally, and financially, I was screwed from all the aspects. There was no job at that particular point of time. My partner was never interested in listening to me, and neither he had time for that. And financially, I was totally dependent on him. No friends and no relatives to hang on with. I felt that for anything in my life, the only person I have is me. I can say it with a state of depression up to the point where you find your life completely meaningless or purposeless. The way I used to talk with myself was also not correct. It was leading me towards more distraction. I gave control to the external factors to keep making me feel low or destructive. I perceived myself as a victim in every situation. I used to blame everybody around me for my life. From there, I thought how I can use it in such a way that it should help me as a whole. It should help me to see the blessings in life and to succeed. It should trigger the positivity. It pulls me up from any situation. It should be my best friend talk, and I should not rely on anyone to speak or to talk. I felt that I should be so strong that I should self motivate myself. To deviate from the negative thoughts, I immediately stopped peeping into others' life. Yes, you heard me right. I stopped myself to peep into others' life, their achievements, their highs, their blessings, their everything. We may not be completely correct, but we all can block the factors which impact us, which impact our mind with negativity a bit. And that's exactly what I did. I stopped getting bothered about where they are shopping, what they are eating, where they are walking, how many likes they are getting on their social handles, how many followers do they have, and it really worked for me. I stopped comparing myself with others. What they have got in life depends on their resources and exposure in life. It is entirely based on their choices in their life. Their situations and struggles can be different from mine. Similarly, their success or failure will also be different from mine. I started saying this to me repetitively that I am important to myself, and along with this, I have made sure to hear, read, and say as much positive things as I can. What we see, read, or hear, it has a huge impact on our subconscious mind. We always think that our karma is what we do, but the fact is altogether very different. As per the Shastras, not only what we do, but also what we say and what we think. The more positive we think, we say, and we do, the more positivity it will carry for all of us. Positive affirmations have a high impact on our subconscious brain. It changes our small world notably. I started spending more time talking to myself and opened my heart inside out. I wasn't ashamed of anything because there has to be someone who accepts you completely. Then why don't that someone can be you? We all are with some little imperfections, and embracing those imperfections are more important than perfections. I started keeping positive body language, especially at that particular point of time when I do a lot of self talk. It supported my thoughts immensely. Like sitting with the open hands reflects that I am in the open state of mind and receptive to new ideas, to new thoughts, to the feedbacks. I believe in self pampering and self love. In life, we get too hard on ourselves at times. Self talk is not a guarantee that you will be successful in whatever you do, but it is the way to channelize your energy in such a way that it helps you in overcoming your failures. It is not about recalling your achievements. It is more about that how did you conquer that particular situation. By recalling that, you sharpen your skills and attitude towards the current challenges. Like when I feel low, I recall how did I lose my weight when I was at 112 kgs? Or how did I study maths with a complete no math background during my MBA days? Or how did I walk the ramp flawlessly knowing I have a severe arthritis issues? And that is how what gave me the strength to overcome anything and everything. I am the same person, but I changed the way I treat myself now. I still make mistakes, I still get disappointed, I create failures, but I don't carry it for long. And I look out for the new ways to fix it. I look out for the new approaches to fix it. I talk to myself that how did I do in the past? And I get some new way every time to try with. This is something like having a best friend with you all the time, whom you can approach for anything and everything. From right here, right now, we all can think of developing a habit to do our self talk in such a way that it should serve us as a weapon and it should not be a contributor in distracting us more. We just need to act on it, we just need to be true to ourselves. From right here, from right this point. Thank you.